Well, okay, let's clear the air now, shall we? Anybody that say mag suck, they actually suck, so then they try to blame it on the frame because they don't want to take responsibility and accept the fact that they are actually trash at the game. Whoa, I wonder who's going to be triggered out for that. Yo guys, what's going on? Life of Rio here, and I'm back with another Warframe video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Counter Pulse Mag, who is freaking amazing. I'm going to show you guys two different builds. An earlier build for people who don't have the arcane helm, also a review on how good she is now and where do I rank her in Warframe. Are you guys ready to get started? Because I'm ready to get started. Now right here what I'm showing you guys is her magnetized filled in with her 4. Now this is amazing synergy. As you can see, you watch my shield. As my shield is going up, I'm getting over shields. What's so good about shields in Warframe? Well, nothing at all. But it could be amazing if you have an ancient healer next to you that's buffing you, that also give your shields 90% damage reduction, and then you become incredibly tanky because you have up your magnetize blocking for you while you're getting free shields at all times and while doing damage to the enemies. Just saying. So let's go ahead and look at some weapons that I myself find to be the best weapons in the game to charge up for an explosion damage on your magnetize. First is going to be the Meridetron. Freaking amazing. Next is going to be the Pox because it helps out so well and it's one of the best weapons in the entire game. Now these are a lot of secondaries, I know. Next thing is going to be the Zocti. Zocti is amazing, only versus Corpus though. I've used this on a 2 hour plus run in a solo without ever using anything else. It's fantastic. You should always have the static core, especially if you're into anime. Dragon Ball Z, never forget it. It's freaking amazing. Next thing you want to look at is the Lanka. I haven't been using it too much, but the Lanka is one of the top renowned weapons for mag. The thing about it is though, just make sure you're in an open space, else it's going to mess up, right? Next thing on the list is going to be the Mutalisk Cernos, which is freaking great ever since the buff. You can hit 100% status, no problem. You should check it out with mag. It does a fantastic job. Are we triggered? The Tsar? Okay, first off, all the weapons that I just named are great for charging up and giving you an explosion damage, except the Tsar. The Tsar is not good for explosion damage, but what it does give with my build is an extremely high burst damage, which just completely wrecks. Now right here, what you're seeing is that the enemy's weapons are completely getting jammed like, whoa, and that's because of Counter Pulse Mag. Now, that is the new augment for Polarized for a lot of the new players that don't know, and it jams the enemy's weapons, and robotic units are shut down for at least 4 seconds at minimum. You can get it all the way up to 8 or 9 seconds of CC, but you never want it that high, man. Right here, I'm demonstrating that you guys should be using the Tord with mag, because why? Insane damage, insane kills per second, especially since the Tord insane reload buff, which is all that we needed, and it completely wrecks, okay? So let's go ahead and look at an early build. We're going to get an early build out the way, and then later on, I'm going to show you guys a later build of exactly what I was using with the Arcane Helm. Now, this is for the newer players or the players that was not fortunate enough to get the Arcane Helm with mag. Now, what I'm using here, I don't like 145 range, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to switch out Prime Flow for Augur Reach. Now, Reach is going to put me at 175. 175 is amazing. You don't want your bubble to be bigger unless your verse is Infested and Grenier. Those are the only 2 units. Any units that have a nullifier, you don't want to be that high on range. You can switch out Enemy Sense and put in Cunning Drift, which is going to put you at 160, which is going to be perfect for Corpus. It's going to be perfect for Corpus. This will be an overall generalized build on which I would use right here. I've tested it myself, 2-3 hours and no problem at all. Now I'm going to show you guys the build on what I'm using with the Arcane Helm just a little bit later in the video, and that's just for the vets that's been here a really long time. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to stick around for all the gameplay and everything else that I'm going to be showing you, and me going over Mag and telling you guys how great she is, hop up in the comment section. I love you guys. So here's the thing, what do I have with Mag? First off, her weakest faction is Corpus, okay? We're going to get that out the way. Weakest faction is Corpus, so I decided to test her against Corpus. Why? Because the nullifiers, ever since her nerf a while back, they pop her bubble and they don't give her the explosion damage, right? So she completely wrecks, against Corrupted and Grenier and Infested, so I wanted to test her out against Corpus. So it does a freaking amazing job. Now, to be good with mag, all you need to do is have good movement. If you know how to control the map on what you're doing, have good movement and spacing, you do completely fine. If you're one of those guys that's like, oh my god, I'm pressing the button and everything isn't dying, you're not going to be good with basically just any frame in the game. You have to have like a maneuver on how you want to go around and what you want to do and what you're trying to set up. And that's what Mag is. She's kind of like a tactician on how you place your bubbles, how you move and maneuver around your bubbles and make enemy shots go into it and create like a choke points and setups. And you don't even need a choke point. You can be in the biggest open area ever and you create your own choke points. Now, polarized with counterpulse added on with the augment, freaking insane. The quick CC that you get is all you need with Mag for the high survivability of what you needed. Mag's biggest weakness was the fact that she did not have any type of real CC to give her that survivability in those missions, and now she have it with counterpulse. So now there's really nothing to complain about. If you're not good with the frame, you're just not good with the frame. I'm very honest, man. You guys know me. I love you guys. I'm very honest. I know, just like when I came out with my limbo video, I could not get limbo right. I know when I'm not good with a frame, so I practice with that frame to become good. I just don't pick the frame up at 1 second and be like, oh my god, this frame sucks. Now, if you're one of those people that say the frame sucks, what are you lacking? Where are you dying? What is your general loadout? What is the loadout that I recommend with Mag? Now, the Tord, I would definitely tell you, is one of the go-to primaries that you should have with Mag. It scales incredibly well because it's always going to strip armor. It has high damage. It does insane multipliers on the magnetizes bubble. The other thing about it is that the Tord is just one of the weapons that synergizes so well to give you one of the highest level of explosion damage, which is what you can get on Mag as far as using primaries go, unless you count the Lanka. But the Lanka isn't for all mission types, so you have to have a second backup. So when you have all that with Mag, man, you just got to put it together, put it in a pot, get yourself some gumbo, and now you eat and you full out here. Now, for all the people out there that's like, I don't want it to be in the comment section to where we're divided, like, I've always loved Mag. You know, there's some haters. I'm not gonna lie, I've always loved Mag too, you know. But the thing is that a lot of players, to where we have to understand, like, Warframe isn't just like a press and go anymore. Like, that's what they're trying to get away from. If you're comparing Mag to the old Mag, yeah, the old Mag used to clear rooms faster. She did. It was one button. It was brain dead. If you're still complaining about being brain dead, I don't know what to tell you, bro. But the thing about this Mag is that if you actually know what you're doing and know how to set it up and move correctly with some parkour in your life, like move your fingers actually, bro, she is freaking amazing. She had one of the best updates in the entire list of Warframe buffs, and I think she got everything that she needed. One of the most critical things that I noticed with Mag in this update and buff of what she received with the quality of life changes is going to be the energy pool buff. The energy pool buff is fantastic because Mag is a super spammer and she had one of the lowest energy pools out of all casters. So the fact now that she has a huge energy pool is one of the most important buffs that I think any Warframe has gotten in a really long time, and I love it so much because it really generalized her entire kit and set it up to where it needed to be. And that's one thing that we should really pay attention to. Mag does a freaking fantastic job. The other thing about Mag that you guys should notice is parkouring and everything else you should very well keep. If you're going to use your fort to build up armor, at all, you should definitely do it while being behind magnetized, and that's basically like a free frost bubble that's not going to be popped at any time soon. So you're going to buff that up. I will suggest that you get yourself an ancient healer to really give you yourself that damage reduction. The next thing about Mag is that she scales so freaking well. She's very team friendly. She gives shields. She is great for solos if you know how to be well in solos. There's really not anything that she's missing, bro. I'm like really trying to think about this one now. There's not anything that this frame is generally missing. And I'm happy with how she turned out. Is there any generalized buff that I think she needs? Not really. I think the 4, I never really wanted the 4, but especially with shield gating that's supposed to be coming, I hope that helps out. Now, this is the exact replica of what I was using in this run, and as you can see, it's 170 range because the arcane helm gives me so much extra range, and that's why I had a free spot. Another thing that I did notice is that I don't need prime flow. I don't need prime flow. I wanted to go with more duration, but more duration versus Corpus was a bad idea, so I just ended up going with prime flow anyway. But if I'm not going against Corpus, prime flow isn't needed, period. You know, like I would have put in more range if I'm going up against Grenier, which is one thing that you guys should look at. and kind of pay attention to. So all in all, Mag is amazing. One of the top damage dealing frames in the entire game. Anybody that says Mag sucks, slap them on the lip. Like, slap, like, what you doing? What you talking about? Like, stop talking reckless, right? The next thing is that you got to understand is you can't please everybody. So I kind of understand like where they're coming from. You can't please everybody. But one thing I've noticed in Warframe is that a lot of people like to say, oh, this frame sucks, because they actually suck and don't know how to use them. Like I don't know how to use Limbo well, and I put that out there that I'm not good with Limbo. You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest with yourself. It is what it is. Remember, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I love you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. You guys are just the best family right now on YouTube. You guys are freaking outstanding. Thank you guys for the amazing support, man. You guys are the best ever. The next thing what I'm going to try to come out with is, I think it was going to be Volt next. Actually, Volt was supposed to be before this, but so many people were spamming me and saying Mag that I was like, okay, I'm going to do the Mag one, and then I'm going to do the Volt one. But overall, Mag, energy buff, quality of life change, counter pulse is definitely what she needed. Is she missing anything? No, they gave her more damage. Her fourth ability has synergy now with the 2 on how you use it to gain shields. Remember to get an ancient healer to really help you out as well. You can use your 1 for even quicker CC if you don't want to use your 3. You can pull them down, and while you pull them down with your pull, while they're getting up, and if you use counter pulse, they get up and then their weapon is instantly jammed. You can jam their weapon again to make you get off magnetized a lot quicker. There's not really anything you're missing. I'm trying to think about it, and there's not anything that you're missing. She's like a full, well-rounded frame. She's good for all mission types now. Her weakest faction was the Corpus, but we know the old Mag, the strongest faction for her back in the day, used to be the Corpus, because she used to completely wreck Corpus because of shields. But she actually shreds shields pretty, shields and armor pretty fast currently right now. And with the shards from Polarized, listen, insane, and I love it so much. So like I said, thank you guys for everything. Much love, and I will catch you guys later on the next Warframe video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, man. I'm having fun. Like I said, I can't stop saying it enough how much fun I have. Oh, if you guys haven't, listen, serious real time. If you haven't checked out my Dragon Ball Z content, give it a shot and let me know that you gave it a shot. And let me know if you enjoyed it. That is my funniest content. If you want to laugh or enjoy my personality in any way and want to be on the edge of your seat for just some quick entertainment, that is going to be it. You guys are amazing. Keep being amazing and just keep supporting the channel. Share the video, and I will catch you guys later on the next Warframe video.